In this episode, I will be getting better acquainted with the hacking meta of using the Shuriken, which is arguably the best program to use when hacking other people's networks, and we'll be getting into the reasons why that is in this episode. And as of recently, I've gained a lot of new subscribers who I would assume are newer to the game, so this will be a good lesson to all of you as well to see why the Shuriken is the best program to use when hacking, as I've been told by a lot of other players who are much better than I am and that I have seen for myself. So here's a prime example of a very skilled player who just uses Shurikens only as their main offensive program. They don't even bring along any beam cannons, and you're about to see why. Here is a choke point that I've set up on my network using a turret and a black ice. Now the black ice is only level 1, so with these choke points, if they were using a beam cannon, the attack priority would make the beam cannons attack the turret. But using the Shurikens, you'll quickly see that these players can just pass right through these choke points with ease, as a level 17 Shuriken can just quickly take out the level 1 node there and continue moving through the network much faster, getting to the resources and the core to get more rep or whatever else they're looking for. So it works out very well for them to use the Shuriken to pass through my network or anyone's network who has choke points set up like this. Here's another example. This player has level 21 Shurikens maxed out. Clearly, this is all they use and all they need. Level 5 ice walls, level 21 blaster, a very high level player, and you'll quickly see exactly why the Shurikens are the best ones to use. And here you'll see that their Shuriken only needed one shot on the server farm level 1. After just 3 hits from one Shuriken level 21, that black ice goes down, and this person is immediately on to the next choke point in this network. And having these Shurikens, it won't even matter what the node priority is, because the Shuriken ignores that and attacks all nodes connected to the one that it is on. Here is a good network for me to practice getting better with the Shurikens on. Mine is only level 16, so we'll need to be somewhat careful. It does not have the same attack power as our beam cannon counterpart. I just want to get in his network here, and just like that, I mean, we're just clearing this choke point area here so fast. I want to break through that. Get through that code gate. I can use 2 battering rams on 2 code gates, which is a huge savings for me. And I still need to continue upgrading my Shurikens because they're very weak. But it's very nice just to be able to quickly go through here, taking out all the nodes instead of waiting for it to do one at a time. Most people will not have to or will not bring along beam cannons, but in my situation, because I have high enough level let's see here, high enough level beam cannons, that it's still worth having, since they are very helpful in some situations. It still looks like I need a lot more practice, but 1 million 18k B coins, that went over really well. We're gonna give this network a try here, and with our newfound friends, we should be able to pass through this choke point and not have to deal with that mess below. And I'm thinking we'll be able to save our beam can or battering rams for those 2 up there. And I've skipped out on bringing along any beam cannons because it's easier just not having to worry about them and just using Shurikens. That way, you just, you have less to worry about, really. Okay, now that we have it here, we should be good. Oh, wow. I gotta get better at the timing. This is not as the same with your, beam cannons. Much different effectiveness. Here, let's break through that code gate. Honestly, we might have been able to get through it with just our, shurikens there. Shouldn't be a problem. Here we go. And it should be able to tank a little bit, because that was a pretty heavy code gate. Come on, give me that. Here we go. And we're gonna break through these. Hopefully our protector holds up enough. Might have to just get rid of one. Put on a new protector there. And once that other one dies, we'll put on our shurikens. And hopefully try to get through that other code gate and onto his resources. I don't care too much about getting his core, really. And then we can break through these small ones here. Put on our protectors. And yeah, we ran out of time there because we made some mistakes at the start. But that worked out really well, though, in hindsight. Just skipping most of that stuff and his choke points as well, we were able to quickly get to his resources once I got ourselves on track there. It really worked out well, but I still need some more practice with that because the timing is really weird with that, so it'll just take some getting used to. Here's another really great example of networks that the Shuriken will be really good against if the user is good at using them, which I am not the greatest yet, so hopefully we can get some more practice on a network like this. We'll need to be careful here because we're gonna lose that node anyways, so I want to make sure that we keep our scanner over here. Here we go. Just want to at least try to get into his network. And we don't need a whole lot. Oh wow, I took that one there. I really want to get that guardian there. His hawk is only level 1, so we don't have much to worry about there. Oh wow, okay. Just lost 2 ice walls. Pretty sure I had that, but oh well, nothing we can do about it now. Let's we're getting towards his resources. That's the most important thing. It'll be really easy to keep the node once we get it. And you'll see that they just kind of hold their own, if depending on the level of the nodes that they're taking. But we're just kind of cleaning up here, and this type of network we can quickly get of the resources if I had enough program space. I just feel like I could do better with beam cannons, but I guess I just need more practice with them for right now. A higher level would be nice. I also need that because my beam cannons are at a higher level. It just seemed a lot harder using the shurikens. There's definitely a skill gap there or something that I just need more practice with, I suppose. So after noticing that I ran out of ice walls, protectors, and shockers after that last hack, I went back and looked at some other people, and they typically, I mean, look at this person, for example. They got 30 ice walls and only 6 protectors and 8 shockers. So it seems like when people use their the shurikens, they, like, this person's got 27, so the other person had 30. This person has 27 and only 6 protectors, no shockers at all. It seems like they all focus on bringing along a ton of under-leveled ice walls with their shurikens, which is really interesting. So I'm gonna try and bring along a few extra ice walls, not as many protectors, only 5 instead of 8, and just the same amount of shockers, because I still think those help out a lot. And then we can see if we have a little bit better success. Here's another network that I think would work out really well using the shurikens. And we can start out here. You'll see that I brought along 20 ice walls this time. Not quite 30, but I think it should be enough. We'll find out here in a minute. There will be a little bit less pressure because the sentries are not level 21 yet, and I think we'll have a little bit of an easier time here. So this time we only went through 6 ice walls and a lot more shurikens. Yeah, I guess it was just the type of network it was that we really just didn't need a lot of ice walls. I ended up using more shockers, which I suppose it does make sense that I would use more ice walls because they don't take nearly as long to make compared to the shockers, which I guess makes sense why the other players use ice walls so much more. I'll try to bring less shockers, so then that way I won't use them as much. I'll be forced to use more ice walls to get used to it. Now here is a very interesting network. We have 3 code gates connected to 1 scanner. Now here's the situation where I really just need a higher level program to get through the core. Honestly, I guess I just should have used my blasters. Like a lot of others, their shurikens are very high level, so they would not have a problem with that. And we'll drill through these. And honestly, that should cover it. And we can get onto this choke point here. Wow, my shuriken's just nothing. Come on, give me that. Are you serious? You're not gonna give me that? The timing is really weird. Okay, we're good now. We'll get our battering rams down there and wait to break through all these code gates. This one's so weak. Such a low level. It'll be tough to get through. This feels like I need a lot to get through these points over here. It seems that the main problem is that I really just need to get my shurikens upgraded, because they're just too weak to get through these nodes as it is right now. Because they're so weak, it just takes so long to get through these nodes, and I think the attack speed is faster on the beam cannons as well. But I will continue to practice. I definitely need a lot more. Let's continue upgrading our AI nodes. Definitely need a lot more leveling to get those up. And our Hawk is almost to level 12, so that is something to look forward to there. And in terms of upgrading new programs. I have to wait for my blaster to finish, and then we can continue. So I hope you all enjoyed. Leave your comments down below, or if you had any questions, and I will see you all next time.